One more? We need one more. Page 206. Church, 206.
Good morning.
Happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath.
And another Happy New Year. Some of us are just coming back from vacation or from spending the holidays with families out of the state. So why don't I give you the chance to greet each other for now, and let's shake hands, give Christian hugs to all our visitors. And let's do that. I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. Greet each other. Happy Sabbath. Blessed Sabbath. And welcome our visitors.
Wait, I have some up. Oh, happy Sabbath.
Where's Auntie Dorothy?
She hasn't been up. It's hard for her. Yeah, no, it's hard for her to get ready. I'll tell you.
I can't get out, can I?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I don't know how to stop because you're
You're gonna hit this.
like to welcome our visitors. I'm glad that you have decided to join us this morning. And Mr. Henry, welcome home, sir. And welcome to the Gentries. I think this is a family worship today, because we have the Gentries coming back from the GYC. What was that GYC? Generation of Youth for Christ. Wonderful. I was watching it on 3ABN, trying to locate any of the Gentries, but they weren't there this time. They were there, but they were not in the limelight of the boat. Anyway, I would like, Sister Dot is supposed to be here, but she's under the weather, so let's just pray for her. So I'm taking her place. There are changes in our bulletin today. Sister Naomi, who has decided to also take the burden, not the burden, but whenever one of us elders cannot do it, one steps up to the plate. You know, I was used to that when I was in the Navy. When my bloody dog can't do it, I will step up to the plate. Okay, first announcement will be our 10 days of prayer. We started last January 7th and still going. I encourage you folks to come and join us. Oh, it's uplifting. Pray for each other. Last night, my part was about joy. And we really have a joyful camaraderie with our brothers and sisters. So that's ongoing, and it will end on the 17th of this month. And it's in your bulletin. It's all listed who are the speakers, and I don't have to go over that. January 13th at 5:30, Finance Committee meeting. Those who are members of the Finance Committee, please take note. January 17th at 2:30 again, we will be doing our every 30th of the month at the Center Nursing Home. I urge you to join us with them and give our elderly and our people that can't make it to church. They really love to hear our singing. And we've been doing this since I can remember. January 18th will be our board meeting, and our guest there will be Pastor Dr. Rick LeBay from the Potomac Conference. Also, our church school, Taiwan Adventist Academy, tonight at 5:30, family skate night, and this would benefit the 8th grade. And also for you that are looking forward for your tax return, all the tax receipts that you gave for contribution to the church, they are available in an envelope, and your name's written on it, and you can just look for your name. It's going to be in the foyer. All right. Is there any more announcement? Come on down.
All right. So Preston and I were asked to give a brief presentation on GYC. So this year, GYC was in Phoenix, Arizona. It was held from December 31 to January 4, and the theme was at the cross.
Okay, GYC stands for Generation of Youth for Christ. It's a movement of people, young people, college, high school age, that come together and share God's word to the people in the surrounding area with the conference and stuff.
So it's a youth-initiated and led movement of Seventh-day Adventists from diverse backgrounds, and we're united in the commitment of serious Bible study, intense prayer, and uncompromising lifestyle. That's the identity of GYC.
So GYC was started in 2002 by a small group of college students who wanted to share God's love to the world and at the same time gain a closer walk with God.
And the vision of GYC is to uphold the standards of the Seventh-day Adventist Church and really bring in the second coming of Jesus Christ. And GYC has a huge passion for evangelism. Preston?
Yeah, so the biggest thing that stresses evangelism, or one of the biggest things, and as a local church, it should be our #1 priority, as Justin Kim said in his seminar that Vance went to, titled A Call to Arms, How to Fully Engage in God's Church. Also on Friday, during the conference, we had 2,000 kids load 51 buses and go out in the greater Phoenix area and knock on doors, and we knocked on 30,000 doors that day in about 3 hours. And we handed There was a pre-conference group of about 200 people that knocked on doors, and overall, GYC this year knocked on 100,000 doors.
So, do you have any specific stories from outreach that you want to share? There was it's just a very, very unique experience to go on outreach, and I got to speak with one gentleman who claimed not to be an agnostic, but he certainly seemed to be one. And so he was basically telling me why he didn't believe in God. And I also got to speak with one wonderful Christian gentleman who showed, an interest in what we were doing and was pretty receptive. So, you get a wide variety, and you certainly get rejected, but it's a very good experience to go through on outreach. So the seminars at GYC are another. The way it works is they have the general sessions where everyone comes to, and then they have the seminars. And so I'm just going to read off a couple of the seminars that were available this year. One was 1888's Everlasting Gospel. Another one was The Fourth Angel, Literature Evangelism Made Relevant in a Postmodern World. The one I went to was A Call to Arms, How to Fully Engage in God's Church. I went to some other ones as well, but another one was Abortion and the Redemptive Grace of Revolution. Another one was The Art of Public and Personal Evangelism. So there's just a whole wide variety of seminars to choose from with a bunch of different presenters, and you can pick them and go to whatever seminar you want. This was the theme for this year at the Cross.
That's a picture of GYC. It is held in the Convention Center in Phoenix, and it is one of the world's largest annual youth conferences in the world. There are about 5,000 people there on Sabbath.
So you may be asking how you can get involved. Well, you can go to gycweb.org and you can look up under the resources tab. They have the general sessions videos up there from this year and a bunch of seminars from pastors. I think they're still working on putting the seminars up. And if they're not up there, you might want to check out Audioverse. They'll probably have them at some point. Also, YouTube, just type in GYC. You'll come across their channel. If you go to our church's YouTube channel, you can go to our website, go to our church's channel, and then we are subscribed to GYC, so you can find them that way. GYC Intermission is a mission trip that is during the summer that GYC sponsors, and this year we'll be going to Canada, so they'll be doing outreach in Canada, so you can get involved that way. Virtual Outreach Day is a new thing in GYC, where March 21 and 22, they'll be having outreach day, so you can sign up, and if you wanted, we could work out something here at Virginia Beach and start a group, and you go out and do outreach in your community, and you have the knowledge that other people around the United States are doing outreach that same day. So the next conference, Preston?
Yeah. The next conference is held in Louisville, Kentucky at the same time in 2015 to 2016. The theme is called Chosen Faithful. And I encourage you to sign up. It's a great experience. It'll change your life.
So, is this just for youth? Is there an age limit?
There's no age limit. It's geared mainly towards 18 to 35, but there's high schoolers that go, and there's many people over 35 that go, but that's where it's really geared for is 18 to 35.
So we, young at heart, can we join?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just to make sure. All right, thank you. As you can see, our youth are really active in doing this. 3 of